Welcome back to Illini Bears Talk. The Bears play the Colts this week at Indianapolis in a game that honestly has quite a bit of implications. The Bears sit at 1-1, the Colts at 0-2. Both teams really desperate for a win. Maybe the Colts might be even more desperate. But let's start with the news today that came out from Brad Biggs. Nate Davis does not look like he's going to start this week or tomorrow. It's actually going to be Matt Pryor, who last started for the Indianapolis Colts. And Sam, I already know you're not a Nate Davis fan, but give me your thoughts on this latest news.
Um, it'd be pretty weird to parade an injury, especially to our banged up O line. But I think this is amazing. I'm very happy Nate Davis is not playing. He's unmotivated, doesn't care about the team. He hasn't been playing good at all, and he could. I mean, I bet I don't know his exact injury. I don't know the severity of it, but if he really wanted to, he could find a way to play even while injured. But it's a good thing. He might get benched for Matt Pryor. I hope Matt Pryor plays well. I mean, he's a very trash right guard. He's only had one NFL start. So we'll see how he plays, but anything's better than Nate Davis. Anything. What about you, Rami?
Yeah. So it's actually interesting. Like Matt Pryor, if you watched him in preseason, he was actually pretty good. He had a good game against the Bills. Now, I'm not going to use preseason as anything, but it was the Bills' first thing. I don't know. Like at this point, the floor is so low with this offensive line after what they did last week that it's like it's going to look better. There's no way it doesn't.
Got to.
And if you also look at this Colts defensive line, they're battered with injuries, and they weren't even that good to begin with. They have Buckner, who's now out for 4 weeks. I think he's on IR.
Yeah.
Latu doesn't look like he's going to play. I mean,
Or he'll play. Yeah. He probably won't play.
yeah, I don't know if he's playing, but they have already like not a great pass rush, and they're injured too. So if the offensive line struggles in this game,
It's messed up.
then I'll be honest, it's time to be very concerned as Bears fans because they really have no names up there where like Darnell Wright struggles against Kwity Paye. Fine, a fine pass rusher. Don't get me wrong, but Darnell Wright, top 10 tackle, shutting down Kwity Paye, and we shouldn't even be questioning it. And if that is a problem, then I'm very concerned for the rest of the season.
I agree. I mean, it should be very easy. Caleb should be able to see more than his first, second reads. He should be able to get through progressions. And most importantly, our running backs should be able to get yardage. It's unbelievable that every time we snap the ball on first down and 10, it becomes second down and 13, or there's a false start, or there's delay game. Like, we got to be better on first downs. We got to have an actual running game. I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's a big deal that DeForest Buckner's not playing, so I'm happy he's not playing. Obviously, I'm not parading his injury. And then Michael Pittman Jr. did not practice on Friday, so that's also big. And I think it was Braden Smith. He didn't play either. Yeah, Braden Smith. He's the right tackle, right? He's pretty good.
Juju Brents is also not going to play, and
Yeah.
he's a solid corner for them.
So they're actually pretty banged up, and their team is really bad. So we should genuinely take care of business. But you never know. It's the Bears, but I think we'll do fine. I think Caleb will have a bounce back game, 100% this time. I think he'll play well.
We'll see. I mean, we saw again, like you kind of mentioned it against the Texans. It really feels like we're always behind the sticks, especially just with our running game. There's way too many third downs, not enough first and second downs converted, and too many third and longs. And that's a result of a very weak running game. If there is any hope, the Colts have the worst rushing defense so far in the league. I think they had actually allowed the most rushing yards. I mean, Josh Jacobs really just ran for, like, he looked like prime Bo Jackson against them last week. And
Matt Forte.
yeah, like he had an incredible day. So I'm still not expecting like an amazing day from our rushing offense, just given how they've looked. But if we can't even look competent against this defense, not just the O-line, but the run game, Shane Waldron, I'm going to be questioning a lot about Shane Waldron after this game if we can't take care of business on offense or at least look competent. if it looks like it has the last 2 weeks, like I said, I'll be pushing the panic button for our next podcast for the post game preview. Or the post game show. I will 100% be pushing the panic button.
You're also forgetting Matt Eberflus. This is his revenge game against the
Okay.
Colts. Matt Eberflus' revenge game. So if we can't get it done with a banged up Colts offense, defense, they don't have their star players. Michael Pittman most likely won't play or will be injured. Braden Smith's not playing. He's a very solid right tackle. DeForest Buckner's out. Latu, he's a rookie and he might not play. Quiddy Pye is the only player that they might play. I don't know. I mean, we should get it done. I mean, it's not. I'm confused why we're plus 1.5. So I mean, Vegas knows best, but I think if we don't win this, it's time to go back to Fields.
We can talk about the defense really quickly. I mean, I do have very high expectations. Honestly, what I really loved about the Texans game last week, it was overshadowed by how poor our offense was, but something that we didn't really talk about was Eberflus finally had a good defensive showing against an elite quarterback. CJ Stroud in the second half was held to 3 points, like 87 yards. Didn't have a great game by any stretch. Like, he was fine. But our defense was very, very stout against that Texans offense. So I'm much more confident in this defense. And Anthony Richardson, he can turn it up. He's a big unknown. Like, he's basically a rookie. He's only played like 5 career games so far, and he has like sky high potential. But he's also second in turnover worthy plays in the NFL this season. And this Bears defense,
ginormous accuracy issues.
He has huge accuracy issues, and this Bears defense, they love to get their hands on the ball. Like, I expect at least 2 turnovers from this Bears defense. So yeah, Anthony Richardson can turn it up, but I have plenty of confidence that this Bears defense is going to do its job.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to contain Jonathan Taylor. I think he could cause the most problems, but our run defense hasn't been the best this year. It was like top 3 last year. Now it's like maybe lower than that, but we're still a pretty competent core. So if we can stop Jonathan Taylor, I think all will be well. I don't think Anthony Richardson can dice up our defense per se.
Yeah. But let's get into actual game predictions. I mean, both of us seem pretty confident. Sam more confident than me, but confident
of your own team, man. I don't believe it. Like, I
don't play for the Bears. What do you want me to say? Like, you got to be objective about it. The Colts are still favored. They are favored in this game, so we can't be overly confident that the Bears win. I do think the Bears will win, but what's your score prediction, Sam?
I think we will win 31-17 Bears.
31-17.
Well, we'll see Caleb Williams. He'll get rolling. I think he'll get rolling this game. In Lucas Oil Stadium. We all love that.
Yeah. Guest appearance in the bottom right corner. But, yeah, I'll get in my score prediction. I agree Bears win. I think finally the offense looks like what Bears fans were hoping for. Hopefully I'm not going to keep saying this every week, but I'm going to go with the 28-20 Bears win.
20.
I think this Bears defense does its job holding the Colts to 20 points, and the Bears should win if we can do that. And my bold prediction at this point, it honestly seems a little bold since we've scored 1 touchdown out of all of our offensive drives this season. I say that the Bears take the opening drive and score. That's my bold prediction. A touchdown. Not a field goal.
Similar to that. Caleb Williams has 2 passing touchdowns. 2 of them. 2. Right. We'll see. We'll see if it happens, but I think it will. DJ Moore and Cole Kmet. Book it.
We got to get DJ going, by the way. Like, I really wanted him and Odunze. I wasn't like that excited to see Keenan Allen, to be honest. Like, I think he's important, but I want to see Rome. I want to see Rome get like 4 catches and then DJ just have a day, one of those, monster days. I I just want to see explosive plays from this offense. Like there really hasn't been a moment, like I said, where we're watching Caleb Williams and you're just like, yeah, that's the guy at USC that was slated to go number one for his
And that
entire
we chose
college
number
career.
one.
Huh?
And that we chose number one as well.
That we chose number one. Yep. And yeah, there hasn't even been like we're definitely bottom in explosive plays in the NFL, maybe ahead of the Panthers. I can't even remember like one explosive play this offense has had.
Dude, his A dot is 3 yards. It's
Yeah.
three singular yards. I have a better A dot. You can ask people at U of I. I throw a dirty mean ball on the quad.
Yeah, we got to get that A dot up. Shane Waldron, let's see the game plan come together. This really should be a good day for the offense. But we'll catch you guys for the post game on Monday, hopefully with the Bears win. Bear down, baby.
Bear down.